Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Sing 2. And this is the latest sequel from Illumination, aka the Minions house. And they have a knack for creating films that are just entertaining enough, but aren't really good. It's like a weird thing where it's just like they're perfectly watchable and make plenty of money, but it's not something where I'm going to be like, oh, I'm going to go watch Minions again. Or I'm going to go watch Secret Life of Pets again. I will watch the first two Despicable Me films over and over and over again. But things have kind of fall off from there. But Sing, I think the combination with the music made it something where it's like, I could just throw this in, enjoy the music, enjoy the fun. And you have that for a second round here with Garth Jennings coming back as the director for Sing 2. And he brings a liveliness, an endearingness. There's some interesting tonal issues, I think, in this particular one because things get a little dark at times. But pacing-wise, this is an hour and 50 minutes, and like the first half of the movie just zips along, and then you get like half of the movie is just this one show. So, which honestly, I got pretty engrossed into the show and really enjoyed it a lot. It is very predictable. You know exactly where all these storylines are going to go. They know how predictable it is. They gave away a bunch of stuff in the trailer. I know my fiance Jess kept complaining about, it's like, oh, the whole movie's about them trying to get this Calloway guy to come back, and then in the trailer they give it away that Bono's playing, and it's just like, oh yes, they know. But also the thing is, it's like there's so many characters. Like they drop, was it Mike the Mouse, Seth MacFarlane from the first one, but like they add more characters, and like you add their evil antagonist guy played by Bobby Cannavale, who's an evil wolf, like mobster guy who like wants to kill Buster, and it's just like there's multiple times of attempted murder in this movie, and you're just like in the first one with like Mike, it was like, oh, wise guy, huh? Yeah, funny kind of thing. It's like, no, this is like aggressively terrifying, and you're just like, let's go in some dark places. And then you get this wolf's daughter, Portia, voiced by Halsey. She gets added into the cast, and like everybody gets their own storylines and stuff like that, like they generally did in the first one. It's just a lot, and not all of them really live up to the rest of them. And sometimes you're just like, kind of wish I was back to one of these other storylines. But you have the second half, like I said, with this big musical show, and their science fiction rock, like jukebox musical opera, is a lot of fun. I would legitimately go see this if this was an actual thing. So like, that's a lot of fun. Like obviously they're not like making songs for it, but it's a lot of fun. They're performed well, and you know, like I mentioned, it gets really dark at times, and that kind of took me out of the movie. You know, Calloway's storyline, like his wife died, so he hasn't played in like 20 years or something, and it's just like, there's some emotional heft, and honestly, Calloway's storyline, along with Ash, Scarlett Johansson's character, is like the heart of the film, because there's a lot of emotion there, and it's a big deal for Ash because she gets to meet one of her heroes, and that's cool. You have Rosita, Gunther, and Portia's kind of like storyline where Rosita wants to be the star of the show, but because, you know, Bobby Cannavale's wolf guys bankrolling this, gotta put my daughter in it, and Portia gets put in charge, and even though she's not very good at acting, and it's just like, ugh. But you know, in the end, they all find their places and they have a fun time, and then you have Mina. Tori Kelly, who voices and sings as Mina, meets a guy, a cute elephant voiced by Pharrell Williams, and like they have a duet at one point, and then Johnny and Nushi, who's this cat who teaches Johnny how to dance and do choreography, because you know this mean dance choreographer teacher guy is just a jerk, and you know they have to have a big epic battle during the musical, and honestly that was really intense and cool. That was one of the coolest parts of the film. And then you know you just have Matthew McConaughey doing his Matthew McConaughey thing, and him just being so positive and also terrified. There's definitely moments where he's absolutely terrified in this film, but in the end it's fun, it's sweet, it's digestible. I kind of liked this one a little bit more than the first one. I don't know, but Sing 2, is a fine little film, and I think the whole family can enjoy it. Just beware, it gets a little dark at times, unexpectedly. But those are my thoughts on Sing 2. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland Reviewer.